Hey guys, this is Allie from Allie Likes to Write. I'm going to be writing today, but first I am going to play a little song on the handpan again. I am finding lots of little drops of peace every time I play my handpan, and I hope that you can find peace from it too. I really hope that you get some peace from listening to this today. So I'm going to put you down, and I'm going to test out the sound here. So here we go. Handpan. Oh, and today I'm also going to be using these fun little mallets instead of my hand because I feel like when I'm recording, it sounds, when I play with my hand, that it just sounds like I'm slapping, and you just kind of hear the smack, smack, smack instead of the music. So I'm going to try the mallets today, and maybe you can tell me if it sounds clear enough for you. So thanks for watching, and I hope you enjoy. Okay. I really hope you enjoyed that. I loved it. Oh man, it makes my heart feel so happy and at peace, so much lighter whenever I play handpan or whenever I hear it. Mostly when I hear it played by people who are more talented at it than I am. But I'm gonna keep practicing, so hopefully it'll get better. But from what I played today, I don't know if you could hear this in it or not, but I get this peaceful feeling, kind of a back and forth, almost of life as a child. Before you start to get into the grown-up worries of the world. But as I was playing, I got this sense of kind of sunshine and also of wonder and a little bit of adventure, kind of a safe adventure like you would find in your own backyard when you're a child and and you try to climb the monkey bars, right? But they're not quite in your reach, and you jump and you pull as hard as you can, and you finally get one leg up over the top, and you pull yourself up on the very top for the first time, and there's a sense of triumph there, but also of a little bit of adventure. And your parents are, within yelling distance, so you're safe, but there's still adventure there where you're trying and you're discovering new things. There was one one sort of one sort of place in there where it felt like I was almost going back and forth and back and forth, and I feel like as a child you're kind of romping, going back and forth. And so I'm sorry, I realize I'm just speaking this out. So here's the story, okay? Once upon a time, there was a little boy named Sam. Sam loved to play outdoors. In fact, his mommy could never get him to come inside. She always had to call him over and over and over. Sam, come inside, come inside. And finally he would, begrudgingly. He hated rainy days. Well, one sunny day, he went out to his backyard like he always did, but there was something slightly different. It had rained a lot the night before, and where the grass was usually covering his backyard, now there was a slight river. Just a tiny little trickle of water, but it was running through the back of his yard, almost like a ditch maybe. But Sam knew they didn't have a ditch. There just must have been an awful lot of water the night before. So he ran over like any child would and started to splash in it. But a funny thing happened. The more he splashed, the smaller he got. He kept splashing though, because he didn't even notice he was having so much fun until suddenly he noticed the grass was getting really, really tall. And he splashed a little bit more and the grass was over his head. And then finally he splashed one last time, and the splash that came up from the river that he was splashing in was now bigger than his hand. A huge raindrop, he thought, and it smashed him right in the face and knocked him down on the ground. And then he realized that he was smaller than the grass. And then he began to panic for a moment, realizing that he was so small. But then he looked around and thought, what an adventure. He bent a leaf of grass down so far that it went into the water, and he jumped on top of the grass and slid down the grass just like it was a slide and splashed into the river. But then, as he was having so much fun, he looked up when a shadow fell across his path. The shadow was from his little sister, who was standing there. Now his little sister was much younger than Sammy, but she called down and said, "Sam, where are you? Sam." But to Sammy, it sounded huge, a huge giant voice. And he called up to her, "Don't step on me, don't step on me." And she started to giggle when she saw him, and she thought he was a little doll, and she picked him up, and she thought he was really cute. And he started to scream, "Put me down, put me down." And so she dropped him back in the water. And he started to kick and splash just like he'd done before. And much to Sammy's delight, he started to grow back again, taller and taller and taller and taller, until he was the right, natural, proper Sammy size again. Then he gave his little sister a hug, and he realized that he should never be angry or impatient with her again, because he would always remember the one time that she was way bigger than he was, and that there's value in everything, no matter how small it gets. The end. This is running long, so I hope you enjoyed it, and I hope you have a blessed and peaceful day.